Hey, how are you? Just wanted to stop in here just to talk to you quickly. Have you ever dreamed of things, wanting to do things, but just feel stuck? Stuck that you can't move forward? Well, today I want to discuss that because I was speaking to someone with a lot of dreams, a lot of aspirations, but just feeling stuck. If you're in that category, you want to stay tuned till the end because this is really a good opportunity to discuss something that's really important to all of us. I was speaking to someone and she quickly mentioned, Albert, how do you do it? How do you get behind the camera and how do you strike up conversations? The fear of what if nobody's cares about what I said? I'm not an influential person and just all these things. And I listened and I listened and I thought, well, does that really even matter? Does it even matter? I asked myself that and I asked you that. If you're in a space of wanting to elevate, does it really matter if what you say doesn't resonate with everyone? If it resonates with one, then you're elevating, you're moving forward, you're impacting a life. That's really the gist of it for me. And I look at that and I thought, the fear that we have, the fear that we fuel and never step into our God-given talent. I want to encourage you to dream big, to think big. The sky is the limit. It's beyond that. Because once you start to think big about yourself and your abilities, bigger things starts to show up, bigger opportunities. You start to really look to see, okay, how am I going to create something? How am I going to make something happen? How am I going to impact? It takes you out of your shell. It takes you out of being mediocre. It takes you out of your comfort zone. And oftentimes we don't want to get out of our comfort zone. I know for me, sometimes I don't want to get out of my comfort zone. But I know that's where the growth is. That's where the stretching comes from. That's where I can really be the woman that I envision myself to be. So think about it, my friends. If you're in a place where you feel, I'm not moving forward, I want to do this, but I'm fearful of it. I don't know what the next steps are. I don't know what I'm going to do, how I'm going to show up, who's going to listen. You're right where you need to be. You're in a place of uncertainty. And isn't that life? Are we certain about everything, every move we make? We wake up, we don't know what the outcome of today is going to be, but we step boldly, we move one foot in front of the other, we get ourselves together, and we face the day. See, I think being so stuck in, the corporate world or that paycheck, that, punching that card, it puts you in a space where you just feel, do I have an ability to do something? Can I do something? It puts you in a space where you second guess yourself. We second guess ourselves so much, so often, that we forget that God has entrusted us with a spirit of boldness, empowerment, that we can do more. He can do more than we can ask or imagine through us. Are you imagining anything or asking even? The act of getting things done is to ask. Asking meaning, you reach out to someone that's done it. If you don't know someone that's done it, you grab a book where it's been done. Someone could speak about it. You could learn. Those are ways that will propel you forward and elevate you. If you're in a space wanting to get on this platform, YouTube is free. You're not paying to be on the platform. Yes, people pay with their time, and that's the biggest, payment there is for someone to give you their time, and I appreciate everyone that gives me their time. But YouTube is free. If you want to try this out, if you want to, now I don't even like to use the word try, you guys know that if you follow this channel. If you want to put your best foot forward, learn to grow in your speaking skills and development as a person, be able to interact with different people and be able to communicate with them wherever they're at in life. This is an amazing platform to put yourself on. You have something to say, you have something to share. You want to have an impact in the world? Go for it. See, remove the concerns, the uncertainties of who's going to watch, how am I going to be portrayed, what's going to happen. The sky is the limit. You want to grow, you want to develop, you want to go beyond. Step boldly into your purpose. If not today, then when? If not now, then when? Today is all you have. I really want to encourage you. If you're in that space, when I was having that conversation, I walked away, we talked, and it was like, yeah, take the action. Any action is better than no action. You'll always hear me say that. Because the actions you take today, they'll look different 3 months from now, 3 years from now. But it will be the same 3 years from now if you never take any action. You'll be in the space of uncertainties, the what ifs, the questioning of oneself. There's no time for that. There's no platform better than this platform to really speak. Speak what's there for you. Create a community. I love the community that I've created here and the people that I get to speak with and put stuff out behind the scenes and, the different conversations that I've had. I enjoy that because I know they're stretching me as I'm stretching and propelling them forward into their dream, into their elevation journey. See, whatever journey you're on, whatever you're creating for yourself, you start today to create it. Things aren't going to get better. Things aren't going to change. Today is your opportunity. So be fierce, be powerful, stand strong, and be determined to take things to the next level. Don't get lazy. Don't second guess yourself. Don't downplay your abilities. God have entrusted you with so much. It's needed. The time is now, my friends. Don't keep your dreams in your head. There's too much inside of us that we take with us to the grave. Let's not do that. Let's be willing to stop that. Stop that. If it's happened in the past with other members of our families we're aware of that have spoken about things, they didn't see it materialize, they didn't take action, then don't do that. You've already seen the outcome of that. Do different. Do better. Strive to put yourself out there. It's worth it. Don't worry about being judged, what people are going to say or think. People are going to judge you anyways. They're going to say and think things anyways. But you live to the best of your ability. Be true to yourself and stop stifling your growth. Your time is now. And I look forward to seeing you and hearing your comments. As always, it's always a pleasure speaking to you. Be good to yourself and be good to others. I'll see you next time.